Hello fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Justice Emmanuel Akwa and this is Mr. J Graphics. On today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to design a poster. So without much further ado, let's jump right into the video. I'm going to create my size. I'm going to use 15 by 15. I will maintain the 300 resolution. So right from there, right from here, I'm going to create my background. So let's say, let me go for let me use this background here. The background for this work, this picture doesn't make the design look kind of attractive, you know. So let me use this background here. Okay, so I'm going to use this background. Don't need this anymore, so I have to close it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this, then I'm going to lock it for no distraction. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease the opacity. Going to decrease opacity to this level. I think this is okay. Now I'll go for my rectangle that I'm going to draw. A shape here. So let me divide the shape, the size, new guide 50%. So right from 50%, I divide the shape. Now I'm going to create a shape right here. I'm going to expand it to this level. Now what I'm going to do is, let me change the color. Seems the color is white, so let me change it. Once I change it, then you understand what I'm talking about. Now right from here, I will go for my marquee tool, convert point tool. I'm going to select this point, highlight this point, hold my control key,
Music licensing reimagined.
hold your control key, then you drag this here, highlight this point, hold your control key, click and drag this here. All right, then do the same thing to this one. Something like this. So this is how it's going to be like. All right, so afterwards this is what you're going to do. Make sure it's in the middle. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go for my convert point tool again. You know, when you are designing, you have to work with shapes, right? Just work with the shapes. It will make the work look cute, you know. When you are moving the point, just highlight the point like this and then hold your control keyboard and then position this. So this is what I'm going to get. I'm going to get something like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go for my picture. Okay, now let's create my color. So I'm go for my color. It's a gradient color. So the gradient color that I'm going to create, I'm going to create a gradient color. So I'm going to pick up any kind of yellowish color like this. Now pick another color here. Kind of red. Kind of this color. This is also okay. When you look at the code, you know, so something like this. Yeah. This is okay for me. Now what I'm going to do is okay, it seems this from here to here should be, so I'll go for my convert point tool and then
Music licensing reimagined.
drag this point in here like that. So it's going to be like this. So after with that, I'm going to leave it. So this is how the design is going to be like. Now I'm going to duplicate this shape, this one. So I'll press Ctrl J, or better still, drag the shape, the rectangle shape here on top of the layer icon here. It will also duplicate for you, you know. So that's very simple. Now I'm going to take off the effects here. So now I'm going to increase the size of these and then make it black. When you select a color like this, press your number 7 keyboard. Number 7. Let's use number 5. Okay. Does this look okay? I think it doesn't. So come back, press on your thumbnail, and then choose the colors right here. Let's try to use kind of black gray, something like that. Okay, so this is okay for me. Now what I'm going to do is go for your convert point tool, hold your control, then push this a little bit like this. Here to push it a little bit like this.
Music licensing.
So this is how it's going to be like. So I'm going to bring in my picture. So I'm going to use this picture, odehyieba Priscilla. I really like this girl, a lady, a girl so much. She's an amazing person, and I really love her ministration. So if you really want to know who he is, you can check her on YouTube, odehyieba Priscilla Ministry. Go, and you are going to testify whatever you see right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a circle right here, and the circle I'm going to make it black. The color should be black. I'm going to create a layer. Just create your layer by clicking this plus symbol here. I'm going to choose kind of the color.
Music licensing reimagined.
Then I'll go for my brush. Blanket close to reduce. Use the blanket close, and then so I'll just right click, create clipping mask. You see any line, meaning there is clipping mask, right? Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pen tool. Use my pen tool and then change the path to shape. So I'm going to create kind of shape here. Like this.
Music licensing reimagined.
Just creating a shape, right? So let me go front a little bit. So let me start from here.
Artlist.io.
Just press the control, because you are creating something, so it's like creative, just create something. And you pass this side.
Artlist.io.
something like this, and you place it inside. Now I'm going to copy the color of these. So I'll right click on this gradient, copy,
Music licensing
and then select the shape.
reimagined.
And I'm going to say paste like that. So this is how it's going to be like, right? Now I need to use my convert point tool to make some changes, adjustments and all that, because this doesn't look kind of real to me.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, it doesn't look okay. I think this is right for me.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let me push this a little bit up. Just want to come here. Yeah, I think this is okay for me, right? So I'm going to lock this so that it will not distract me. Now I'm going to adjust just adjust this a little bit.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, so it's kind of going to look like this. This is okay for me. Then I'm going to lock it. I have to decrease the size of this a little bit.
Artlist.io.
Now I'm going to type the program name. So I'm going to type prophetic. Let me use let me see if I can use gradient scripts font. Which script do I even use? Let me use this word hard. Is it hard? There is this font. Oh, forget the name, man. Forgot the font name. Okay, let's try this. Prophetic. Prophetic.
Music licensing reimagined.
Prophetic.
Artlist.io.
Sure, I forget. So worship veil. Yeah, so worship veil.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm going to use this font, Play Fair.
Artlist.io.
So this is what I'm going to use. worship veil.
Music licensing.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is going to use the color of this on this one. See, right click and paste. Worship veil.
Artlist.io.
Okay. Worship veil.
Music licensing.
You know, this program is not a paid job. I'm just doing because of this tutorial. So first edition. Then let me use this straight. You know, I don't normally use a lot of fonts for words, so I'm going to okay, like that. So after that,
Music licensing reimagined.
wow. So now I'm going to show my picture, right? So I'm going to bring the picture up.
Artlist.io.
Like that. This should go up. Then place my picture right here.
Music licensing reimagined.
So this is how it's going to be like for me, for my work. And now I'm going to write I'm going to type in
Artlist.io.
something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. The Photoshop is about to close. You know, gosh.
Music licensing reimagined.
Cash. The Photoshop is freeze. I want to tell you that anytime you are doing a work, anytime you are designing, make sure you save your work. I didn't save it, so if I'm not so lucky, I will lose everything, and unless I start it again. Man, this is going to be crazy, It's freeze,
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh my goodness. So guys, my Photoshop is freeze.
Artlist.io.
Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to end the video. I'm almost done. Okay, guys, I'm almost done. But it seems the Photoshop has freeze. So I would tell you that anytime you start work, make sure you make sure you save, make sure you know at the beginning of the program, that you start designing, make sure you save the work before you start bringing a lot of stars in the design. Okay, so guys, I'm going to end this video here, and I know you've learned something right here. So please, if you love this tutorial, please consider liking this video, and I'm going to see you on my next video. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.